This jackrabbit doesn't really hop. It sprints at 45 miles an hour. The antelope jackrabbit is named for its color scheme: gray, orange, and white, like an antelope. It also has long, spindly legs. It lives in a specific stretch of desert. That stretch runs between Arizona and Mexico, through Sonora, Sinaloa, and Chihuahua. This is the largest hare in North America. It runs 24 inches long, plus a 4-inch tail. It weighs about 9 pounds, roughly the size of 2 pineapples. It's more sprinter than hopper. It can jump 5 feet straight up. It can leap 22 feet forward, and it can run 45 miles an hour. That's faster than the coyotes, the bobcats, and the golden eagles that hunt it. Their ears work almost like radiators. When their body gets too cold, the blood vessels in the ears shut down. They thin out, so the ears lose less heat. When they get too warm, it's the opposite. The ears fan out to dispel heat. These guys have some of the longest ears out there for rabbits. They've been in North America for 2.5 million years, going by the fossils, but they weren't officially described until the 1890s. That was done by Joel Asaph Allen. He came up with a theorem about hot climate animals. They tend to develop longer limbs relative to their body size, not necessarily a taller, lankier animal, just longer limbs. The antelope part of their name comes from more than just their coloring. When they're being chased, they flash the fur on their back legs and tail bright white. Then they tuck it away just as fast. The predator sees the white, then loses it. It's left wondering where the animal went. They're not the only animal that uses this trick. A blue butterfly we talked about a few weeks ago does something similar. I believe it was the Ulysses butterfly. It uses reflective crystals in its wings. White-tailed deer use almost the exact same technique. They flash their color when they run. Then they tuck their tail so the white disappears. The predator is left to figure out what happened to its prey. These animals aren't well studied when it comes to mating, but in the few times people have seen them mate, something interesting happens. The females get feisty. They actually box the males. They stand up and punch them like kangaroos. That's not only to keep them away at first, it's also to get rid of them once it's over. They'll have up to 4 litters a year. Each litter has 1 to 5 leverets. Baby hares are called leverets, not kits. That's one of the real differences between a hare and a rabbit. Hares are born with their eyes open. They can bolt and run within a couple of days. Rabbits are born helpless. They need weeks of nursing and care before they can move around. The mothers don't keep their leverets in a single warren. They spread their offspring around an area. They travel from pod to pod to nurse them after dark. That way, if one pod is discovered, the others still survive. At least that's the working theory. It's not like they've told us why they do it. We just notice the pattern.